him.
I was like, I guess it's just he just
that's right.
launched
Big
the spirit
story
bomb.
here is Anonymous Alex not playing Taros. What happened?
Whoa.
Now, so now it's a
right.
battle of character loyalty, right? And Raydish has been loyal to Petra.
It has been a very sad time for a lot of players who had characters that had hammers. That has been a thing that I feel like
you know what? I mean, if anybody can just make it happen regardless of what the frame data says, it's Anonymous Alex.
Yeah,
he never
right.
relied on the frames to begin
True.
with. It was always his just nobody plays like him kind of style,
Yes.
right?
Well, and that
He never needed the frames.
that could transfer over here with the Brawlhalla. He's been with the sword so far, but that side sig missing. But what I want to see is how he uses Brawlhalla's axe signatures with this kid. Because
That's
a
right.
lot of the times when we see Brawlhalla, like when Pugsy's bringing out the Brawlhalla, it's so sword focused. He really, literally
okay.
just innovated the use of that neutral sig.
That was a very good use of the neutral signature. And that, you know, it's good that you bring that up because Anonymous Alex, back when he was playing the Taros, his signature uses was a big part of his success, right? Just no one ever expected him to use it when he used it. Raydish gets the first stock a minute into the fight, but he's very damaged. Anonymous Alex could equalize pretty quickly.
Yeah, here's
now
the
with the axe in hand, yeah, that'll get it done.
Ooh. And if he gets a jump read with a neutral stick here, it could be pretty big, but it takes a bit of time.
He's just looking for one side air that's going to get it done. Super high strength Brawlhalla. Beautiful spot dodge here, but every hit that Raydish gets puts him that much further ahead.
Yeah.
Now he's stealing weapons away from Anonymous Alex. He's desperately searching for a sword. There you go.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah, the
one
sword,
down light. That's it.
Yeah, D-Light recovery, gets that stock there. Took a bunch of damage, though, because as you said, the one good side air from the axe could have taken that stock, but Raydish played around it so well that Alex had to go back to that weapon on the sword, and now he's got the axe. So here, several sidelight and airs could be huge, but man, that neutral stick, I feel like, it's hard to tell. With Petra versus Brawlhalla, does that take him off the top in orange? I don't know. The defense is low enough.
Oh, yeah. I think it would.
Now it definitely would. That nair is huge.
Anonymous Alex has quite a deficit to come back from. That'll help. Oh, but Raydish just fights back.
Yeah, I feel like Alex was really hoping Raydish would like spot dodge, and then Raydish just out of sidelight nair went, I'm punching you.
Because the sidelight nair is a true combo, right? I mean, and then he's looking for, he has to read for the follow-up. But worse than not landing your follow-up is getting hit instead.
It's just like
Anonymous Alex is having trouble here, man. Raydish is just totally on top of it.
Yeah. Orb's been great. And when Raydish is on this situation where he's like, okay, I'm going to stock up. I want to extend this as long as possible. It's been off the orb. He gets a nair here, a side air there, goes back to waiting for Alex to go for an attack, and then punishing him for it. And he's already got Alex almost in the orange here on the orb without even being at risk of losing the stock himself. Oh, gauntlet time.
Oh, man. I think this is Raydish's game, dude. He's so solid. He's not giving up like any free damage here.
That's like 3 gauntlet Sares now that he's just landed and punished Anonymous Alex with. That's the 4th one in a row. Recovery towards the top, trying to take him off, and Alex going for. I thought he was going to switch to the axe, but no, he's staying to the sword, and this could be a 2-stock.
This could be a 2-stock.
Oh, there it was.
That's a great dodge by Anonymous Alex because the accuracy was on point.
Oh, and the second side sig.
No one ever expects the second Hadouken.
Raydish
and I could call it a Hadouken because he could be playing Ryu. It just could be Ryu.
It could be Ryu in this set. And we've seen Raydish lock it in before, right? That's the thing. Yeah.
No. So Raydish just totally solid through this whole game. He was not losing for any amount of time in this game.
Yeah.
He was not at a threat of losing at all for any amount of time in this game.
And there was
my faith in Raydish is strengthened even more now.
It's well placed. Something that Raydish did that I liked a lot with that 205 damage lead is that when he got a stock lead, the way that he approached attacking Alex really changed. We could see right there that like almost like that staircase style of damage of him just landing Sair after Sair after Sair, right? Because he's kind of like
the stairs.
Yeah.
Each stairs is a Sair.
And then he's like, oh, you're in red, and he just launches like a bajillion signatures at once until one of them hits, and that's the game. It was really solid, and Alex is going to have to change his approach while being behind. If he gets behind again in this next game, because
I'm thinking if he's down 0-2, he's got to switch to Taros.
Yeah,
I mean
I agree.
If I was his coach, if I was in his corner, I'd be like, bro, time for some Taros.
Well, the axe.
Don't worry about the couple frames.
While the axe is really great with the true combos, the downside of axe is that none of those true combos actually are going to lead into a knockout. You have
without
to
a really hard read.
Yeah. So you have to be getting those wins in neutral to begin with, and Alex did lean on the sword for the knockouts on the D-Light recovery. And that weapon was just something Raydish was ready to deal with. So we're back on Apocalypse. Let's see how this shakes up here, because if Alex can get a lead going into game number 2, the way Raydish plays could be very different, and it could go into Alex's favor.
Yeah, that's a good point you bring up here, because Raydish is going to play differently when that was so smooth.
Yeah.
Hard read again. Woo. Just use it as gravity cancel like that. It's risky to use your gravity cancel in neutral on nothing like that. And Anonymous Alex will show you why.
Ouch.
He used his gravity cancel. He has no way to dodge that neutral signature. It's 3 whole seconds of not having a dodge just for going for a gravity cancel in neutral.
Oh, and he tried to get it with the recovery there off of that dodge as well. Neutral sig charged a little bit. Alex gets 1 hit in, but that recovery almost takes him off the top. Raydish looking for 1 more of those possibly. Gravity cancel downlight, and Raydish is going for these gravity cancel openers like you said, but the risk evaporates when you have so much pressure on your opponent that they're more focused on getting away from you than punishing the dodge.
That's a good point.
He's just doing that great.
So this is exactly what happened in the last game. About a minute in, Raydish gets the first knockout while being close to knockout range himself. But Anonymous Alex in the last game had trouble sealing the deal on this stock. Raydish got too much damage, built up too much of a lead, and he just snowballed his way into victory here. And it looks like it's happening again unless...
Yes!
Nice!
That is the adaptation that we'd like to see. Because the first air hit, I was like, oh no, not again. And that time he was like, I'm not letting that happen. He spot dodges, pivots the downlight.
Yep.
Huge, gets the stock, and now it's evened up 2-2.
Yeah, and it's close enough where Anonymous Alex isn't playing catch-up.
Nicely done. Wake up, gravity cancel sidelight.
Oh my goodness, but Raydish puts on so much damage.
Yeah.
For every hit Anonymous Alex gets, Raydish gets 3, and the signature finish. Oh, that's the downswing we were talking about.
It is.
It was a meme how much it missed a year ago, and then nothing changed about it, and Raydish lands it all the time.
I mean, Raydish got a lot better at it, unbeknownst to us, right? Because if he's landing it all the time now as opposed to before, but what can we say?
It's got to be Raydish.
Because even in the last game, though the downswing missed, is this going to be stuck? Okay, Sayre, he went for a jump
love how
read.
he went for the neutral air there because he ran out of runway. I mean, it could have been a sidelight instead, like most people would do. That's a true combo. But neutral air even better for that particular situation. Is the options that Raydish selects during his strings are very dynamic, and that is...
Oh, that was the right... He feels a little bit more charged.
I
felt like
if he charged it on the heartbeat there...
I feel like he knew it was a spot dodge, but Alex's spot dodge was like a little delayed. that was... Oh, nice down
He caught him with the back end of that.
Okay. And Alex is pretty damaged.
He could do this.
But it's 1 stock to 1.
He can do it. He just needs a good stock here.
Sidelight. Oh, no. Does he get the nair
Why
afterwards?
not a nair, though, you know?
Yeah.
I think he was either he wasn't expecting to land the sideline. That's what happened.
It did look like he was going to go over him. When it went through, he just didn't have anything afterwards. But that downer does hit. Nairs are keeping Raydish in the sky. Oh, he doesn't get a punish off that whiff neutral light, and Raydish puts him off stage. Side sigs, down sigs, they're going to go flying.
Good job by Anonymous Alex getting through that barrage of killing blows here. And he is getting closer and closer.
I mean,
nearly evening this up, but he can't afford any mistakes. That's it. That's the last side air that he can survive from.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Bonus side air.
Okay, bonus.
You got an extra life. You didn't know it. Oh, the side air comes through. Okay, Alex got some damage in. If he get downlight side air, downlight recovery, whatever he can, there's a good dare. I mean, the ideal would be if he could downlight down air him, dribble him into a recovery. Like, I'm trying to think of how he gets the most off of that
down air recovery might just, no, that's not going to. Yep. GG. Man, Raydish, he's so solid in neutral.
Yes.
He really does not give up very much in straight up neutral.
And you can't even think of it as like, okay, if I can get him to his bad weapon. Nope, that's not the case, right? This Petra main, true and through. Look at that 233 weapon damage on the gauntlets, 346 on the orb against Jala of all characters. Alex did a much better job that game keeping it close. I mean, the damage differential was less than it was like around 100 that time, whereas before it was over 200. Yeah, really nicely done. But he's got to win 3 games in a row now to stay in the winning
Look how the accuracy played such a big role here with the light attacks. They had basically the exact same amount of light attacks used, but Raydish is landing so much more of them.
Yeah. And in the other side, 3 times as many signatures used, but Raydish's percentage of accuracy was actually pretty close, 17 to 25.
Despite using
with 12,
so many more, yeah.
12 signatures
and those were almost
used.
all killing blows, too.
Yeah, that's incredible. So Alex looks like he's staying to the Jala. Going
I thought he would. I thought he
Okay.
would, with his back against the wall. I thought he would switch his legend, but he's sticking with Jala. I mean, he used it to defeat Snowy earlier on in the bracket.
That's right.
He must be feeling good about it, but Raydish is in such control. What else can you change? I guess the map.
He
maybe
did ban Apocalypse
ban everything.
first,
Yeah.
right? So that's where they were in the previous 2 maps.
Yep.
And
he did ban Apocalypse. You can see there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Leaving Raydish with either Small Brawlhaven, Miami Dome, or Demon Island to go with.
Brawlhaven is where it's going to be, and this is where Alex really made his name at the beginning, right? Taking Terros to Brawlhaven and taking everybody out in orange with side six.
With the huge signatures. Yeah.
And Jala has that with Axe. You get that travel time on the side
Jala
on Axe.
is extremely high strength, which is it's no surprise that Anonymous Alex is using Jala instead of Terros. They both have the super high strength.
Yeah.
And you're right. If the correct signature usage on a stage as small as this could be all the difference. But Raydish was a few pixels away there from actually just knocking out Anonymous Alex in the first 15 seconds.
It was like a 50-50 of like, well, he fade left or right.
Yeah.
And he chose right and he went left. But otherwise, it would have been the stock. Oh, side lane, he waited up the dodge. But the recovery came out a little too late. That silent recovery, double side lane.
Dude, Raydish is so on top of it. He makes it look so simple, but I guarantee you it's not.
Yeah.
30 seconds in, Raydish has barely been damaged at all. He's in total control of this match.
Yeah, and all while fighting.
Oh my goodness.
All while fighting an opponent as good as Anonymous Alex, he had the patience and the ability to, like, after the first silent recovery whiff, he went, I know what I need to do.
He's ascended.
He's
doing stuff
with
he's
himself.
never done. Yeah. He's. Oh my God, he is so in the zone.
That's 1 minute. That was
this is
less than a minute.
Yeah, 2 stocks in 1 minute.
Oh,
Raydish is absolutely dominating.
All right, so kicked away by Alex there.
Okay.
There's the down stick, and he hits him off. Now, as fast as Alex's stocks flow off the top of the stage, he could do the same to Raydish with some good hits here. Sidelight nair, side sig. I think that's like just enough from Jala. But wow, when Raydish got the orb, though, it's so crazy. The neutral lights on the stage have an amazing sidelight. Side air, now he has him off stage, trying to read the recovery back on stage, just puts him right back. Look at this. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit.
This is Raydish's game. Oh my goodness, he is in so much
ground
control.
Pound recovery almost hit.
Look at him having fun with this now. Now he's throwing his weapon in unusual places. Raydish, GG, on his way to the final bits of this bracket. Now, that was a battle for top 12. That's going to be the earliest in the tournament match that we'll see.
Yeah.
That's our last, I think, top 32 match into top 12. So welcome Raydish now to top 12.
Cow.
So now that he's won that against Anonymous Alex and GG.
You know, this is like one of the weirdest graphs. Like the match duration was so short.
Yeah.
We actually have a giant gap in time where the damage was there, but that's just
that's just the respawn time.
That's just actually like 5 seconds because he did.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He did 517 damage in.